y'all, welcome back. So on my why you may not be losing weight on keto video, I had a couple of people comment that don't track because they don't know how, and one person even said that they had MyFitnessPal but couldn't figure it out, or they just deleted it. Now it can definitely be a little tricky at first to figure out, so I wanted to make this video to kind of help everybody and to just kind of show how I log. I'm going to link KaylaDoesKeto's video below about tracking and macros. She shows how to find your specific macros, like what you should be eating, how many calories, all that stuff, because we're all different, and when you lose or gain weight even, you need to adjust your macros accordingly. Okay, that being said, when you get MyFitnessPal, this is the home screen, and at first you can go up to the three dots and you're going to go to goals, and here is where you can see that you can change your weight, and I haven't updated my weight loss lately. I need to, but let's click it right now, and it's just telling you it's going to recalculate your nutrient goals, which will overwrite any custom settings, and you have to custom set your macros, which I'll show you. So I'm going to say yes. The last time I weighed in, I'm just going to say 232 because it was 231 point something, so set. And you can put your goal weight, and down here there's your weekly goal. I have 1.5, and your activity level. For me, I'm not very active, and so that's how you set your weight in there. Now when you want to change your percentages and your macros in there to what you want them to be, you go back to goals. Under that you'll see calorie and macronutrient goals, and you're going to click on it, and it reset mine because I changed my weight in there. Now to set it again, I'm actually going to go behind the screen now so I can help show you better. Okay, so right now it's defaulted at 50% carbs, 20% protein, and 50% fat. So I want to change that. I'm going to go to 5% carbs. I'm going to keep it at 20% protein, and then set it at 75% fat. And then you'll go up here and click the check mark, and it saved it for you. And then after you do that, from the calories that it set for you to lose the weight you want, it'll show how much per day. One thing that you need to remember about MyFitnessPal, if you don't have the premium version, it doesn't do net carbs. So you'll have to calculate that at the end of the day yourself. So your percentages will be a little off because it doesn't do net carbs. Okay, now say I want to log something. I'm going to go back to my home screen and back to those three buttons at the top, and you're going to push diary. And it's going to bring you to your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's say I want to log breakfast. You're just going to say add food. And let's say I want to add eggs. Just type it in and search, and it'll bring up all of these different options. Okay, and I usually get large eggs, so I'm going to click large egg. Then you can click how many you want. Let's say I'm having 3. And you're going to save, up and check mark. And there it is in your food diary, and you just keep doing this for whatever food you want. So that's how you log your food in there. Now if you want to see where your macros are, go down to the bottom of your diary, click nutrition, and it will tell you. So today I've had, if I were to have the 3 eggs, 18 grams of protein. It tells you your goal, and it tells you how much you have left. Now carbs here is where it's easiest to subtract. Say you had something that was 5 grams of carbs, but 2 grams of fiber, you can just subtract that right there. And you can do this for your whole day too, which is easy. And then up at the top you can go over to macros. And there's that nice pie chart that everyone always posts. So that's just a basic overview of how I log on MyFitnessPal. Pretty simple once you get used to it, but nothing's perfect, and MyFitnessPal isn't perfect. So I did want to say that if you're looking something up, be careful of what you select. It's kind of like Wikipedia in the way that anyone can add anything to it. I just pick what I know to be right or the most correct, and sometimes I even search food for net carbs. Like say if I have sugar-free candy, don't judge, but I will look up Russell Stover sugar-free whatever candy, net carbs, type that all in, and it'll pull up a list of the candy with everything subtracted from it, so you don't have to do too much math yourself. And if you exercise a lot, you can even put your exercise in there. You can put how much water you've drank through the day. You can put any recipe that you have. Put the recipe in there. You can put the number of servings the recipe has, and it divides everything up for you. It's just the best little tool. Okay, so I think that's about it for this video. If you have any more questions about MyFitnessPal, leave them in the comments. I've never tracked with anything else, so I'm not really familiar with any other tracking apps or anything like that. But I know tons of people are, so just, you know, Google if you want answers. I'm sure that someone else has already asked that question. So thank y'all so much for watching. I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.